But just kind of overall, what do you remember from being recruited by Iowa and Fran McCaffrey?
I remember that they're great guys, great staff. They were recruiting me before they even got to Iowa when they were at Siena. So I spent a lot of time, talking to those guys and stuff like that. And I guess I just remember great people, great coaches. They had plenty of successful teams, obviously another one this year. So I'm looking forward to the matchup, and it should be a good one.
You came out for a visit, and then it just seemed like after that, the recruitment kind of went in another direction. Is that fair?
No, I don't know. Being young, back at that time, that's a hard decision to make. Personally, I wanted to make sure that I took into consideration all of my options and followed through with seeing all the possibilities. I think that's just where my mind was at that time, and I made the decision that I made, and that was it.
I think distance might have played a role, maybe.
Initially, yeah, I think distance was something that crept into my mind a little bit.
You ended up going to Clemson, and then what made you come back to Temple?
The distance from there to Philadelphia played a big role in it, but ultimately I went through a lot down there. I tore my Achilles while I was down there, sat out a whole year, so I just had plenty of time to think. After that injury, it was kind of tough to get back into the swing of things with cracking the lineup and all of that stuff. So I went through my options, talked to my family, my friends, coaches, and I decided it was best for me to transfer back home.
You've carved out a nice role for yourself here. A lot of, three-point shooter. You made 40%. Is that something that you've had to really work on to get better at, or is that just something that's almost come natural that you just continue to hone over the years?
Yeah, I think it's just something that I continue to work on. Obviously systems and things like that are different. In this system, I saw the opportunity for me to be able to get more shots like that. So with that being the case, that's just something that I worked on tirelessly.
What popped in your head when you saw Iowa come up on the screen when you were watching it?
Honestly, I didn't even think about it, and then my phone started ringing, and people, how ironic is that? Then I thought about it a little bit, but honestly, I really didn't think about it. My focus was just on us being in there and being happy over that.
Sounds like you don't think about what might have been had you gone there.
At times I have in the past, but now, it's just it is what it is kind of situation. There's nothing I can do about it. Maybe it would have been great, or maybe I would have ended up leaving there too. You never know. So it's not something I think about too much, but in the past maybe it is.
What's it like for you? I mean, you grew up in Philly and grew up with the Big Five, and being able to play at Temple, it's got to mean a lot to be a part of that.
Yeah, absolutely. I know a lot of the history and stuff and everything like that with the program. So, these past 2 years when we didn't make it to the NCAA tournament, that was kind of, that wasn't typical of Temple basketball. So it's a blessing. It's an honor to be a part of the team that got Temple back to the NCAA tournament.
You have extra motivation tomorrow night?
I'm always motivated.